Wake up. Water cooler talk sports. Pregame playlist. Let's go. It's the pregame playlist. Turn it up, don't miss this. Turn it up, yeah. Your morning, your sports, yeah, you tapped in. Locked in. From the highlights to the headlines, yeah, we locked in. Top stories. Water cooler talk sports, yeah, we locked in. Early morning grind, yeah, we set the tone. From the field to the speakers, now you rocking with the show. Let's go. Rocking with the show. Your morning, your sports, your playlist. Let's go.
Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Good morning to you all, man. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let's rejoice and be glad in it, man. We are back for another week, a brand new week of the pregame playlist here on Water Cooler Talk Sports Network, man. Shout out to you all, man. I got my guy record with me this morning, man. It is the one and only. It is Tez. What's up, Tez? How you feeling, my guy? What's up?
Man, I'm feeling pretty good, man. How about you?
Man, I'm making it. I'm making it, bro. I'm trying to make it, but it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much, man, for rocking with us here on the pregame playlist, man. We are getting closer to the start of college football, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to everybody rocking with us, man. Boxer, what up, Boxer? Rudy the Boxer. Jesus Christ is the King of King and Lord of Lords. Shout out to you, my guy. Shout out to you. Auburn Dad for life in the chat saying, War Eagle, what's up, War Eagle? To you, Auburn Dad, as well, man. 2 weeks till game week. Yeah, man.
Almost there.
Is it 2 weeks? So we got the rest of this week, then next week, and then the week after that.
Zero.
Yeah. So next week is week 0, right? Yeah, next week is week 0.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
There's no SEC week 0 game, so we don't.
No. So there will be football next Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Not this coming Saturday, but next Saturday there will be football games on. Yeah, next Thursday. So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all better get ready because we here, man. Shout out to it. We almost back in this thing. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, man, we appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here as always, man. Tess, how you feeling, man? Are you feeling all right? You feeling good?
I'm feeling great, man. Eating some almond cookies with the windmill on them. I don't know.
Okay.
My niece bought these.
That's what's up. I like that. Yeah, man. It is great to be back here this weekend. I mean, this week at the beginning of the week on Monday. I'm a little under the weather. Trying to fight through it. But it is what it is. We're gonna do what we can.
People need you, Nick.
They really don't. I don't know if I'm that important. I don't know if I'm that important.
Now, man.
I don't know if I'm that important. But it is what it is. Today's show, man. Today we're going to talk some college football today because we getting ready to get into that college football space. So today's show in hour 1, we're going to build a list of the 5 most indispensable players in the SEC. Not the 5 most important. Not the 5 most important, not the 5 greatest, but the 5 most indispensable players in the SEC. If these players are not an impact on the game week in and week out, that team has the ability to either win or lose the game. We're going to talk about that.
Okay.
Also, in hour number 2, we're going to finally settle the debate. Who will be better? Lane Kiffin or Pete Golden. That's what we're going to do in hour number 2. We're going to finally settle this debate before the season starts. I think it's time for us to start putting some concrete things out there so we can stand on them, because that's what we do here at Water Cooler Talk Sports. We say what we mean and we stand on it. That's what we do. So it's about time for us to come out here and start saying the things that we believe in and standing on as the season comes in. So that's what we'll do today, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, man, we'll have some of the greatest, hottest music here on the coolest morning show that has ever existed, man. On your airways, on the radios, man. So we appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here as well, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know what time it is. Shout out to King Richard. He's saying good morning, fam. Shout out to you, King Richard. Good morning to you, my guy. Hope you're feeling good. Richard. Hope you're feeling great. But y'all know what it is, man. We about to slide into this first break right here. And y'all know what it is. To get the week started, I got to go back to the hometown, the 4-6. We're going to get that thing rocking and rolling with the 4-6, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. This is the pregame playlist here on Water Cooler Talk Sports Network. Man, we appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us here as always. Let's slide into it, man. 5 minutes after the hour. Y'all know what time it is. Good morning to you. Let's go.
You're listening to the coolest playlist. The pregame playlist is in your ear.
Yeah. Make 'em count and raise me. 4-6. Tuskegee, Alabama. Tuskegee. You either know or you don't. Let's go. The 4-6. The 4-6. Yeah, we stamped in it. From the mud, yeah, we came up in it. Round the late night, yeah, we sliding. If you know about Tuskegee, you vibing. The 4-6, yeah, we locked in. From Tim's all the way to BTW. Let's go. Green Fork, BA, where we pop out. If you from the town, let it ring out. 4-6, TPS, get where it started. Watching the public gone, but the memories carved in. Facts. Always talking, we were kids with a vision. Didn't know life, but we learned how to listen. Then it's Tim's middle of the journey. It's human class, everybody show respect. Laughing in the halls, trying to dodge Coach Pack. Coach Davis too, whole school vibe. Had to earn your rep. BTW next. Yeah, you better move smart. Coach T on the horn, and they play no part. Bullhorn loud when you think you slick. Turn the corner quick, better tighten up quick. The 4-6, yeah, we stamped in it. From the mud, yeah, we came up in it. Round the late night, yeah, we sliding. If you know about Tuskegee, you vibing. Green Fork, nice, yeah, you know how it go. Vincent Ave chillin', everybody on go. City small, but the story big time. Everybody know, everybody still grind. Harrison wings, we was sticking out the door. Luxury, gone, we ain't care no more. Back before they knew we was already gone. Back in class late, but we still fed at home. Braids at the cut, $3 had you clean. City red shot, get you step on the scene. Line long, but you waited your turn. Fresh fade hit, now it's your time to shine. Square in the middle, yeah, we all came through. But that statue standing, we ain't feel it true. History deep, but we writing new pages. From Tuskegee roots to global stages. East End chicken from the Yellowstone. Late night, MK hit the Cooper mode.
Breaking news. Every Sunday night, DC Wolf brings you the biggest stories, hottest takes, and everything you missed across Auburn athletics. From football to basketball and beyond. If it's happening on the plains, you will hear it here first. Live Sundays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. Only on Auburn Addicts TV.
Yeah. They thought the fire would break me. Nah, it made me temple by the fire. I ain't fold, I got harder. Came from the mud, now I move like a mobster. They try to count me out. Now I'm up on their radar. I'm up now. Real ones with me, we don't talk to no traitors. Tempered in the heat, yeah, made me a beast. Turn pain into power, now I'm eating every feast. If it's smoke, let it rise, we ain't ducking no heat. Came from nothing, now we standing on our feet. I remember nights had to sleep on the floor. Mama stressing bills, hit a knock at the door. Ain't no silver spoon, had to hustle for more. Now I walk in room, they respect me for sure. Through the fire and the flames, I was tested and bent, but I came out solid. Every scar got a print. Now it's money on my mind, every move got intent. I ain't wasting no time, I'm collecting the rent. Run it up. I ain't never changed, I just leveled the game. Still the same dude, just a different lane. Facts. Went through the fire, came out forged. I'm Temple. Now they say my name, they remember. Temple by the fire, I ain't fooled, I got harder. Came from the mud, now I move like a monster. Now it's big moves, I don't deal with the small talk. Got a vision clear, I can see through the fog. They be talking loud, but they really be soft. I was down bad, had to shake that off. Shake back, nah. Now I step clean, yeah, the drip too heavy. Got the weight on me, but I stay real steady. Pressure made diamond, but the fire made artist. Built from the struggle, every win I earned it. Now I stand tall, young, fully tempered.
Fire shaped me,
Fire shaped me,
pain raised me,
pain raised me.
streets made me.
Now they can't break me.
Now they can't break me.
Y'all already know what time it is. Yo, locked in with the pregame playlist. Good morning, your sports, your playlist.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, man, welcome back to the pregame playlist here on Water Cooler Talk Sports Network. Y'all know what time it is. Go ahead and get to the pregame post, the headlines you need to know across news, sports, and culture. Let's go.
The pregame pulse. Headlines in culture and sports.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, man, we are back, man. Let's go ahead and get this thing rocking and rolling here, man. As y'all know, man, pregame post, man. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Rocking with us here this morning on August 17th, the Monday, to get things started, man. Let's start in the NFL. Over the weekend, we had a couple of games over the weekend. Let's just go with the games that happened on Saturday, right? So you had the Bills and the Panthers play on Saturday, man. The Bills get a win 29-14 over the Panthers in this game. You look at what the Bills did here. Josh Allen played limitedly. He had limited playing time in this game, 6 of 8 for 111 yards, 1 touchdown. Kyle Allen, 14 of 16 for 108 yards in this game as well. DJ Moore on the receiving end for the Buffalo Bills, 3 receptions, 61 yards. Ian Wheeler, 7 carries for 41 yards, followed behind Frank Gore with 7 carries for 38 yards, man. The Panthers in this game, man, Bryce Young, limited action as well, 3 of 5 for 18 yards. Kenny Pickett, 2-glove Kenny Pickett, 16 of 19 for 92 yards, and Kyle Trask, 6 of 9 for 53 yards in that loss for the Panthers. Look at the Rams and the Chiefs, man. The Rams get the win over the Chiefs 20-12 in this game. You also look at the box score in this game. Ty Simpson came in 21 of 25 in this game, 190 and 2 touchdowns. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He looked good.
Did he solidify himself as potentially the number 2 quarterback on this roster?
I mean, through preseason, I would say so. And we don't know what's going to happen in the regular season. But he definitely looked good when he got his opportunity, man.
He did.
I still like Mendoza. I do. But it's preseason, so you get limited minutes and a lot of vanilla stuff. So we'll see, man. But yeah, Todd looked good, man. I can't hold it.
Jarquez Hunter, Auburn great, 9 carries for 35 yards in this game for the Rams as well. With the Chiefs, man, Garrett Nussmeier, 13 of 19 for 98 yards in this game as well. Jaden Ott on the receiving end, 2 receptions for 40 yards, led all receivers in this game as well. The Cowboys beat the Seahawks 17-7 in this game in their preseason opening. And the Bears, they beat the Browns 34-10 in this game. And it's definitely with the Browns at the quarterback position. Deshaun Watson played all of the first half. It's 11-15 for 126. No touchdown. Shedeur Sanders, 6 of 11, 79 yards, and 1 interception as well. Dylan Gabriel, 5 of 8, 23 yards, and he also had 1 interception as well in this game. So, NFL preseason. NFL is here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling y'all, man, we getting this thing rocking and rolling. We getting that thing waiting to go, man. I'm telling you, bro, it is rocking and rolling. Jay Money said he's waiting on the test. He's waiting on Tez to hate. I don't understand this Tez. Don't hate on Ty. Now, who's hating on Ty? Nobody hating on Ty. We just saying he look good.
Hate on Ty, man.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I'm trying to understand what he's talking about right there, man. Let's go ahead and move to the MLB, man. Last night on Sunday. Last night, man, the Braves beat the Diamondbacks 5-3. The Orioles beat the Rays. The Orioles beat the Rays 10-2. The Pirates, they beat the Red Sox 8-3. The Yankees get a win over the Blue Jays 4-3. White Sox beat the Tigers 7-5. The Marlins, they beat the Reds 7-1. Padres, they get a win over the Guardians 5-0. The Mets beat the Nationals 4-3. Phillies get a win over the Twins 7-5. Cubs lose to the Cardinals 11-4. The Giants lose to the Rockies 13-7. The Athletics beat the Rangers 5-2. Royals get a win over the Angels 3-0. Brewers, they beat the Dodgers 6-2. And the Mariners get a win over the Astros 3-2. to 2 as well. So hey, it is what it is. Rudy the Boss come in and said, "I'll hate." Ty sucks 38-3. Hashtag who's your daddy? You know what? Who's your daddy? I like that. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? That is hilarious, bro. That's good. That's great.
Rudy,
that is great.
Rudy playing Evil Tez today.
Evil Tez. Is he Evil Tez or Eviler Tez? Which one is it?
I don't know.
Which one
but
is
it? One of them bums orphanages. So.
Yeah, we don't like that one. We don't want that one. We want the one that doesn't do that. That's the one we want. We want the one that doesn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Shout out to he said, and then Jay Money comes back and said, "Who's worried about a hooter? A hooter? What's a hooter? I don't know what a hooter is. I know Hooters the restaurant.
Lewis's ass.
It is what it is, man. So shout out to that right there, man. Man, let's get this thing rocking and rolling, man. Let's keep this thing going, man, with the pregame post, man. For hour number 1. A judge has dismissed Charles Oakley's assault case against MGM. Federal Judge Richard J. Sullivan ruled for a third time that Oakley failed to prove he was assaulted by MSG security during the 2017 incident with James Dolan's team. Oakley's camp attorney Douglas Wigler plans to appeal to the Second Circuit again. You know what's funny about this story is the fact that Charles Oakley is the one that is suing, saying that he was assaulted by James Dolan's MSG security team, when Charles Oakley has assaulted a lot of players during his time playing basketball in the NBA. It's hilarious.
I mean, that's true. That's true, but we saw the video, bro. Like, we saw the video. We saw them clearly putting their hands
on Charles Oakley, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, we saw that. Am I tripping?
No,
I know that
tripping.
was a while ago, but
no, it was a while ago. Yeah, it was a while ago. Yeah, I think it was before COVID, if I'm not mistaken. 2017 was before COVID. Yeah, but Charles, hey, is this get back at Charles Oakley for everything that he's done to every NBA player in the NBA? God,
if he was like 6 feet, 185 pounds,
it'd be a different story.
He probably would have won that case.
It is what it is, though. I thought it was funny when I saw the story. I was like, man, we gotta talk about this. I gotta talk about this.
Judge probably was like, "Come on, Chuck. Come on, Charles. You know you could have beat them up."
What you doing, bro? What you doing? I hear it. Moving along, man. Sources say that the Cavaliers are trading Dennis Schroeder for cash to the Hornets for Trey Mann. Cavaliers deal Dennis Schroeder his 9th career trade, second most in the NBA history. Wow. And cash to Charlotte for Trey Mann, clearing roughly $6.8 million in savings and pushing the Cavs further below the tax apron. This is flexibility so they can potentially re-sign James Harden as well. So we'll see what happens there, man. Dennis Schroeder, has been traded more than a lot of people. You know, they say the second most in NBA history. That's wild. Wild.
He's one of those players that I think benefits from the way the game is being played now. Because it's so wide open. I don't know if he would have been as effective in the early 2000s when they were just like packing the paint, forcing you to shoot, take long twos and stuff like that. But yeah, shout out to Dennis Schroeder, man. He's at what, 9? I know he's been traded, but you said 9 times. How long has he played? He's been in the league for
Dennis Schroeder has been in the league for a long time, bro.
Yeah, man. Shout out to him for carving out a decent career in the NBA, man.
Yes.
Dude.
Yes. He's been in the NBA for a minute, for a long time. So we'll see exactly what happens, man. We'll see exactly what happens with him. And appreciate that so much, man. Reports coming out of Alabama when they had their scrimmage that Alabama's running back AK Deer will miss 6 weeks with an ankle injury. Redshirt freshman running back suffered an injury in Alabama's first preseason scrimmage. He'd been in the mix to replace Jam Miller. Kalen DeBoer will lean on Trayshawn Brown, EJ Crowell, and Daniel Hill, who led the Tide with 6 rushing touchdowns in 2025. This is a big big loss for a running back room that was already not being used.
Yeah.
A lot. So, man, Alabama, man.
I was about to say he's man. That I know that hurt. I know that just from the Alabama fans, I know they had high hopes for AK Deer in that backfield.
Yep. Very talented dude. Very talented running back.
Yeah, talented cat, man. So I don't wish injuries on nobody, despite what uniform they're playing. I hope he gets well, man, because I want them to be number one when we beat them. So
yeah,
I want them to be full strength. I don't
full
want no
strength.
So,
That's what it is.
But yeah, man, that's gonna be. I don't know what they're gonna do as far as leaning on the run. Especially if the room keeps getting depleted, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, Crowell got a little banged up too.
He did.
But I don't think he's gonna miss any time.
No, he's not.
So.
Yeah, the board said in his presser, he said that they was gonna hold Crowell out for a couple of practices, but they expected him to be ready for the season when the season starts. So he did mention that. So
you watched the board pressers?
I watched everybody's pressers. I watched Lane Kiffin. I watched Jeff Lebby's. I watched not Hugh Freeze. Jesus Christ, bro. The ghost of Hugh Freeze.
Right.
I watch all of Kirby's, because every time Kirby talks, it's almost like Kirby never looks at the people he's talking to. It's just he always just like when he talks. Like if y'all ever go watch a Kirby Smart presser when he talking, he'll listen to the question that's being asked, and then when he get done looking at him, he'll just stare off into space and just be talking and stuff like that. And it's so funny because I'd be like, bro, what are you looking at? Like nobody's up there. Like talk to the person that asked you the question. Like just go watch the pressers. It's funny. It's funny to watch. Just watch it. It's like he just be staring off. Like they ask him questions. So Kirby, how's the edge room going right here? He'll look at him and he'll turn and he'll be like, yeah, the edge room is doing this right here. We gotta be better with this, guys. Guys have to be able to step up and just be able to do what they need to do in order to be, violent. This is what we do at Georgia. At Georgia, we try to make the game, we try to make the practices as hard as we possibly like. It's like that's how he be talking, what he be doing.
Maybe he trying to pull it out of the sky like Jay-Z.
I have no idea. But it is funny. Like people, when you watch, like it's just little things that I pick up on when I watch it. Like Lane Kiffin's pressures be hilarious because Lane Kiffin just be sitting up there just like this. I don't. The hand movements be hilarious, bro.
Lane Kiffin has pre-prepared answers.
You think so?
For all of his, yes. Like it's just because it's never on topic, bro. It's always just like what Lane Kiffin wants to say at the moment. It has nothing to do with the question.
No.
I can't watch the board presser though, man. It's like watching the Tim Duncan interview. Tim Duncan's a great player.
Just boring.
But yes, it is.
Pretty boring. Yeah,
it is.
I get what you're saying.
Like watching a paint dry.
Yeah, I sit there and I watch it. Like I try to watch like when I can find a Steve Sarkisian pressure. I try to watch some of Steve Sarkisian stuff as well. But
brand new Steve Sarkisian. All of a sudden now he's taking shots at people. I'm like,
I try to watch
ain't you.
I try to keep up with all the coaches and I try to keep up with all the coaches in the SEC. At least the SEC. I try to keep up with majority of them. The only one I haven't seen I haven't seen a Ryan Silverfield one yet.
It'd probably be like a DeBoer presser.
Probably. I've seen one John Summerall presser. Is John Summerall, I don't know, man. It seems like John Summerall be like
trying to do his best John Gruden impression, but it's really not that good.
I don't know. It's weird though. It's almost like I don't know, man. I don't want to talk because I feel like I'm on the spectrum a little bit. I really do feel that way.
We all are.
I think we all are something special, but if you watch it, it almost looks as if like John Summerall is just like it's almost animated, but his eyes be like this the whole time. I'd be like, come on, bro, what you doing? Like it's
like he about 3 or 4 Mountain Dews in.
Yeah, like he done drunk a couple of espressos. I'm like, bro, you need to drink some water, man. Drink some water behind that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I try to keep up with all the coaches in the SEC pressers. Vandy Chris said Nick ain't watching no Clark Lee. Yes, I have watched ClarkLee. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I have watched Clark.
Clark Lee is a cool dude, bro.
He is.
Like,
I've actually
we met him at the Senior Bowl, bro. And he was one of the most pleasurable.
Yes.
This man, this genuine guy, bro.
On this phone, I have an interview with Clark Lee on this phone, like a audio interview with Clark Lee that I did on his phone that I have not put out yet.
forgot
Tez was sitting right there. Tez, I think
forgot
Tez
about
was interviewing. Who you were interviewing? You was interviewing.
I can't remember.
Was
bro.
it? No, it wasn't Jeffrey
so many.
Ember. It was somebody. No, was it? It was either Jeffrey Ember or who's the quarterback at Baylor last year?
Man, you shouldn't even ask me.
Jesus Christ,
It
who's the quarterback at Baylor last year?
Somebody in the chat, tell us who it is. Sawyer Robinson.
Sawyer Robinson. It was one of those two.
Yeah.
And Clark Lee was walking out of the gate and just so happened to grab. I was like, yo, what's up, Coach Clark? I was like, Coach. I asked the security, and security went over there and touched him. And he came over there and gave me like a solid 3.5 minute interview. And I got it right here on this phone. I just never put it out because I was like, you know, it is what it is, or something like that.
Bro, I'll never forget that moment, man, because that was the moment I realized how important Diego Pavia was.
Oh, yeah.
College football.
Yeah.
Like, they held the buses up.
They held the buses up for Diego Pavia. Yeah, that was wild. We was Diego Pavia was doing some press, I believe, and he was the last one out, bro. They held up the buses.
They was just sitting there.
For Diego Pavia, bro, which was wild. I was like, yeah, man, that man's something serious. But yeah, I got a whole like 2.5, 3 minute audio interview with Clark Lee on that phone right there. So, you know, it is what it. Shout out to Clark Lee, man. Let's go ahead and wrap this thing up. Aaron Donald is working out for the Rams for a second time. Like, come on, Aaron. Just say you coming back. Just say you coming back, man. Just say it. They already got everything ready for you, man. They got a contract waiting for you. They just ready to go. Just make it.
Locker still the same. They probably put Myles Garrett locker right by yours.
So you can be comfortable. Y'all can talk about who y'all gonna hit and how many sacks y'all gonna get between each other. They just ready to go, man. They just ready.
Because what you gonna do after this? This is my question. You done worked out for the team twice. You finna just go back home?
That's what I'm saying. It makes no sense whatsoever. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, just go ahead and say you coming back. Just go ahead and say you coming back. Just say you gonna skip preseason and you just gonna get ready for the regular season. Just say that. That's all you gotta do. Just say that. You know, it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the pregame post for hour number 1 here. When we come back, we are going to build a list of the 5 most indispensable players in the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
5 most indispensable players in the SEC from around the conference. We're gonna do that when we come back. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the pregame playlist here on Water Cooler Talk Sports YouTube channel, man. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're watching us. If you're listening to us, thank you so much for rocking with us here as well, man. So thank y'all so much. We're gonna slide out of this thing, man. 28 minutes after the hour, ladies and gentlemen. Let's slide into it. Let's listen to a little bit of that rear view. Girl, you look too good in my rear view. Ladies and gentlemen, pregame playlist. Good morning.
Your mornings just changed. Turn up your speakers. The pregame playlist is on.
Didn't catch my eye the first time around, till she turned and started walking now. Simple white tee, faded blue jeans. Didn't know she was hiding all that in them seams. She smiled, grabbed the keys off the bar. Didn't even know she raised the bar. When she turned, started walking away. Lord have mercy, everything changed. Oh. Hold up. Too good in my rear view. Can't stop watching when you walk away, girl. That's all I wanna see. Rear view, girl, you turn a 6 into a 10 now. Now I can't even look away. Girl, you're killing. Trying to play it all cool. cool, acting like they ain't breaking every rule. Conversation stop, drinks froze too. Everybody looking at the same view. Girl, that walk ought to come with a sign. Danger, you'll lose your mind. I don't even know your name right now, but I know I'm looking every time. She's too bad, too bad. Rear view. Girl, you look too good in my rear view. Can't stop watching when you walk away. Girl, that's all I wanna see. Rear view. Girl, you turn a 6 into a 10 now. Now I can't even look away. Girl, you're killing.
Every great game deserves a great snack. Fuel your passion with DOICH, a protein-packed dessert that's plant-based, gluten-free, dairy-free, and low in sugar. Eat it raw or bake it into fresh cookies. Either way, you're getting big flavor without the guilt. Head to DOICHFoods.com today and use the promo code WCTS to get 20% off your order. That's DOICHFoods.com. Promo code WCTS. DOICH. Snack smarter. Cheer louder.
Yeah. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Yo, used to hear that landlord knocking every first. Lights cut off, mama still made it work. Hand me down dreams, pockets full of lint. Had big boy goals with $1 and some cents. Couldn't see tomorrow through the rain on the glass. Had to learn real quick, couldn't live in the past. Every scar wrote another page. Every loss put some fire on the stage. Now the wrist got frost, now the seats all leather. Whole squad eating, we done changed the weather. Every time I pull up, cameras flashing. Life too crazy, they think it's acting. Yeah, my life is a motion picture. Every night it's a motion picture. Big screens, no script, whole team don't miss. From the bottom to the richest vision. Look around, it's a motion picture.
Movie.
Motion picture.
Motion picture.
Yeah. Motion picture.
Motion picture.
Remember sleeping with anxiety, trying to make $1 out of nothing quietly. Had the same shoes every single school year. Still stood tall, never moved out fear. They ain't see the nights I almost broke. Had a smile outside while I die from hope. Built this climb one brick at a time. Now the whole skyline got my name in lights. Private flights, champagne spilling. Every room packed to the ceiling. Neck on freeze, engine purred. Everybody watch like a premiere. My life, it's a motion picture. Every night, it's a motion picture. Big screens, no script. Whole team don't miss. From the bottom to the richest vision. Look around, it's a motion picture.
Movie.
Motion picture.
Motion picture.
Motion picture.
Motion picture.
Lights, camera, action, whole life, no practice. Every chapter got bigger, whole life, a motion picture. Press play. On the pregame playlist. Your morning, your sports, your playlist. Water cooler. Talk Sports Network.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, man, welcome back to the pregame playlist here on Water Cooler Talk Sports YouTube channel, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here. Joining us, sound like he just waking up. It is your favorite insider, our favorite insider, everybody's favorite insider. It is Ed the Insider. Ed, what's going on, man?
Chilling, man. Chilling. How y'all doing?
Chilling, man. And are you just waking up?
Pretty good, man.
No.
Okay. All right. We're just checking. We're just asking a question. That's all. You ain't got to get upset. You ain't gotta
No,
get
man.
upset, man. We was just asking the question. God dog, bro. God
man,
dog.
man. Chill, bro.
Hey, bro. Shit. What's wrong with you, dog? Dog. Hey, bro.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, bro. I'm just saying, bro. God dog,
Man,
bro. Ain't that serious, bro.
I already caught straight
Heat
on the
index.
PC show last night. Come on now, bro.
Ah, they surely did got you, yeah. Sunrun, bro. Sunrun phone, bro. He wanted them sun. Oh, so funny, bro. That was a good one. That was a good
Funny,
one.
Rick.
That was a good one, man. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this debate. So, I thought it would be a good idea since we get ready to get into college football season and we're looking at the SEC. I thought it would be a good idea for us to build a list of the 5 most indispensable players in the SEC. Now, here's the criteria. Here are the criteria for what we have to look at when we're building this list, right? Number 1, importance to the system. How much of what the team does revolve around them? Number 2, replacement gap. What's the drop-off between that player and the next person up behind them? Team expectations. Losing an important player on a 6-6 team isn't the same as losing the player standing between a contender and a national championship. Okay. And then number 4, the ability to change games. Can this player personally turn a loss into a win? All right.
So we can only name one position player or just
No. We just naming 5. We just building a list of 5 players throughout the SEC that are the most indispensable. That's it.
I got 2 already.
All right. So we're gonna name some names. Then by the end of it, we gotta put 5 players on them because I'm pretty sure we all got a bunch of guys we can think of. But we gotta be able to we gotta bring it down to 5 players at the end of the day. All right, and who your 2?
Trinidad.
Chambliss. Okay, I'm gonna write these names down while you talking. Go ahead.
Byron Brown.
Yeah, so you got Trinidad Chambliss. You got Byron Brown. All right, who else you got?
Probably Amar Hardy.
Amar Hardy. Okay.
That's a good one.
Probably
Okay.
Jaden Ball.
Okay, Jaden Ball. Okay, who else?
Probably. So was this quarterback? Stetson? Not Stetson. Come back to me for the 5th one.
I mean, no, it ain't your 5. It's just we gotta make a list together. So I'm just thinking of name. We're just throwing names out there, and we're gonna narrow it down to those after we get those guys. Tex, what you got on your head? What you got on your mind?
Well, Ant took 2 of mine.
Okay.
And sorry about that, guys. And Byron Brown, and I like the Amar Hardy pick. Jaden Ball. Well, I would say Jaden Ball, but I don't know what they're gonna do on offense.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw out Alabama's quarterback. I can't name a specific one because I have no idea who it's gonna be. Yeah, I think with the reluctancy to run the ball, the quarterback position has to be amazing for them.
Okay.
So whoever that person is has got to be amazing. I'm gonna go defense, man.
Okay.
Will Eccles.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't think there's no
There we go.
replacement for what Will Eccles brings to Ole Miss defense. Like
There we
there's
go.
only one Will Eccles.
There we go.
And see who is irreplaceable. I'm gonna go. I know Nick not gonna like this, but I'm gonna go Lenore Sellers.
Oh my God, bro! Come on, man.
He's got to be phenomenal for South Carolina to
South
succeed.
Carolina, bro.
If he's not phenomenal, they're not gonna win any game.
So,
And their season hinges just as much on Lenore Sellers as I was hinging.
You know what?
He's got to be great. He's got to be great.
I agree with you on that. I
Can't believe it.
I didn't say he was the best player.
I think he has to be great
He's really
running the
important.
football. I think he has to be great running the football in order for them to win. Because I think his arm is just a 2,500 yard passing as an arm. That's just me. I think his legs are the difference. That's just me though. You know, we don't want to rehash this whole discussion again. But I'm just
Hey,
saying,
man,
you know what it is.
Listen, bro. We already established that you don't like Lenore.
Who
as
said?
much
Who said I
as-
didn't like? Who said I never said I didn't like?
I didn't.
I
finish.
never said I did
didn't
not like
finish. I
Lenore
didn't
Sellers as a
finish.
person. I don't even know him as a
I
person.
didn't finish.
Go ahead.
I
Go ahead.
said what I was saying was we already established that you don't hold Lenore Sellers in high standards. Teaming up with Browse, so it's okay. We're not gonna argue about that.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna give you some names. So Ken Richard,
This is just in the conference, right?
This is just in the SEC. This is in the SEC.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So Ken Richard said Georgia's quarterback, which is
Crawford.
Gunnar Stockton. He came
I
back
don't
and
know
said,
about that, man.
and he came back and said Texas A&M quarterback
Yeah.
Marcel Reed.
Marcel
I don't know
Reed
about
is-
those. I don't know about those two, bro.
I like the Marcel Reed pick.
Yeah, I don't know who's behind Marcel Reed.
That's a
Who's
great question. It's a great question.
That's a good question.
Now, and Texas A&M did just get a commit from the 28 class, but he's not going to be able to affect the game until 2028. But you know, it is what it is.
I don't know if I agree with Georgia's quarterback though, because I don't think their system is really
No,
quarterback.
they can
and-
find.
I'm
and
gonna
they've
give
shown
you.
before
Yeah, they
that
can
they
run the
just
ball.
throw
They can
some
run the ball. They can run the ball and really just, they can really just change their whole system on the fly.
I'm gonna give you one, and I'm gonna stay at Georgia. I'm gonna give you one that I think that if he does not play on that Georgia defensive side of the football, it can literally change the game. It can change how that Georgia defense looks. I'm gonna go linebacker Raylan Wilson.
You know what? I
I'm gonna
thought
go
about
linebacker
that.
That's a good one.
I thought about
And
that
Georgia.
too.
I got to
I'm
throw
gonna go
John
linebacker.
Mateer in there, man.
John Mateer was my next guy. That's the next person I was gonna pick. John Mateer.
Is
John Mateer was
Hawkins,
my
but
next
is
guy.
Hawkins still at Oklahoma?
No, he transferred.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, Michael Hawkins transferred to hold on, I'm about to tell you real quick. I'm about to tell you he transferred to West Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah, he transferred to West Virginia. So
I'm trying to think of some defensive players, bro, because it's easy to name quarterbacks. Like,
easy to name quarterbacks.
We literally can name all the quarterbacks in the SEC.
Luke Farrelly at Ole Miss.
That's a good one. J Money Man put in there too.
Yonze Pierre. We'll put Yonze Pierre on there.
He's the only returning player from that front seven.
Yep.
Um,
I
like
threw
that
Luke Farrelly out there. Defensively, what about Whit Weeks? What about Whit Weeks at LSU?
Only reason is just because I'm sure it's another Weeks brother right behind him.
No, I think that's a good point. I think
Like
that's
12
a great
of them.
point. That's a good point. Who are how many Weeks brothers are are at
I think it's
LSU right
3.
now?
I think it's 3 total. And I think they all at LSU.
Yeah, I know one is gone. West
Did you say
Week,
David?
West
Stone?
Week, and Zach. I think Zach is the one that's still there. Yeah, Zach is there now. He's there now. West Weeks. He's in the NFL. Whit Weeks and Zach Weeks are the ones that's still there.
Okay.
You said David Stone.
David Stone.
David
Maybe
Stone,
July.
defensive line of Oklahoma. What about Owen Heineke, linebacker at Oklahoma?
Yeah, he's got to play well. I believe in their system more than their players, though.
Okay.
I believe in Brett Venables more than I do the players.
What about Xavier Atkins?
That's a great one. It was a great one.
Xavier Atkins.
I will, as much as I want to say no, and we will have some productivity behind Xavier Atkins. I don't know that. I think Xavier Atkins.
So if we take Xavier Atkins off of this defense, we saying that this defense won't perform to the level of what we think it could perform to. Is that what we saying?
I disagree.
Well,
with
take
that.
them off last year, and what do you think we had?
I disagree with that. It ain't gonna be as explosive.
I think it'd be a solid defense.
Yeah, we'll be okay though. I mean, it ain't like it'll change the game though.
So here's the thing: we don't know that, right? We don't know that. We haven't seen Elijah Melendez in enough minutes to make that prediction.
Okay.
Last time we saw DeMarcus Riddick, he was injured. You know what I mean? Bryce Deese he's super talented, but still raw. And then transfers coming in, we don't know how they're gonna perform. Like the only proven commodity that we have in the linebacker room is Xavier Atkins. The rest of them have a lot to prove.
Okay, Xavier Atkins.
And I think they'll do it, but
what about Cam Coleman?
Uh-uh.
I don't know if he's that important.
Oh no.
But Arch maybe.
Arch Manning.
Arch has got to play well. Like he's got to play.
I don't know. If Arch is indispensable. I don't know.
KJ Lacy.
Yeah, I was just about to say KJ Lacy. He was balling.
Okay.
He was balling during the spring, bro. KJ Lacy was balling during the spring.
I give you that.
So I don't know if Arch is as indispensable as people think he is. I don't. And to your point about Cam, that's a good point about Cam because you still got Wingo there, and you still got what's the freshman name? I can never remember his name. What is his name, bro? Dude that was just running super fast past everybody during spring.
I just call him the fast redshirt freshman.
What is his name, bro? Oh man, that's wild.
The routes, because his routes was crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Carter Smith at Indiana. Oh, that'll be a good one. We only talking SEC though, J Money. We only talking SEC.
Yeah, that is a good one though.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to think, bro. What about Junior Sherrill? Junior Sherrill at Vanderbilt at the wide receiver position.
Yeah,
I'm gonna throw Junior Sherrill name on there.
Yeah,
that'll knock them down.
You might as well say Jared Curtis then if you're gonna like. I think their season hinges on Jared Curtis.
We'll throw Jared Curtis on there, and you know who else I was throwing up? I'm gonna throw Martell Height on there as well, defensive back. Martell Height, defensive back at Vanderbilt. I'm gonna throw him on there.
What about tight end?
I'm thinking about that Alabama secondary too.
So like Bray Hubbard and those guys.
Yeah, they got to play well.
Kewan Saab. Okay.
What about the tight end?
And I think they will, but tight end for Georgia.
You talking about Lucky Lawson?
Probably. Lucky Lawson, yeah.
Lucky Lawson, yeah.
Lucky Lawson is a lot better than people.
Or Lawson Lucky. What is it Lawson Lucky or Lucky Lawson?
It's one of them. that boy can ball, man. That boy can ball.
All right, we got to narrow this down to 5 guys. So we need 2 more guys that we can think of in the conference. Kamario Taylor, that is a great one. Kamario Taylor at Mississippi State is a great one. I like that. Kamario Taylor, Mississippi State.
Y'all said Deshaun Bishop.
No, I think you put another running back in that system at Tennessee, and they will do just fine.
So whoever the quarterback is Tennessee.
Tennessee's quarterback. Probably. That's a good one. If you're gonna say Alabama's quarterback,
yeah,
you know, say Tennessee's quarterback as well. So, all right. So here's who we have. This is who we have. These are just names that we've thrown out so far. We got to narrow this down to 5 guys. So we got Trinidad Chambliss, Byron Brown, Ahmad Hardy, Jaden Bobb, Gunnar Stockton, Alabama's quarterback, whoever that is, Will Eccles, Marcel Reed, Raylan Wilson, linebacker at Georgia, John Mateer, Yanze Pierre, David Stone, defensive lineman at Oklahoma, Owen Heineke, linebacker at Oklahoma, Xavier Atkins, Junior Sherrill, Jared Curtis, Martell Height, Bray Hubbard, Kewan Saab, Lawson Lucky, Kamario Taylor, and Tennessee's quarterback. So out of those names that we just threw out there, there are plenty more, but out of those names that we just threw out, we got to get 5 out of that. We got to get 5 out of this group of guys who are most indispensable.
I would say Trinidad and Byron should automatically make it.
I'm gonna say Alabama. I'm gonna say Alabama's quarterback. I think they're number 1.
Yeah. If I had to give my 5, I would say Alabama quarterback. I like Byron Brown. He's got to play well.
I think we all agree on Alabama's quarterback and Byron Brown, right?
Yeah. They got to play well. And just as important, I think Kamario Taylor is.
Hmm.
I don't know.
How you feel about that? How you feel about that
Behind-
one? Bubba? I mean, not Bubba. Ant.
Who's behind Kamario Taylor though?
Exactly
Jaden
my
Rashada.
point.
Jaden Rashada. Jaden Rashada, who was at Georgia. Then he was at Florida. Then he had the NIL deal at Florida. Never played.
Yeah, I would say.
Went to Georgia, and then went to Sacramento State.
Yeah,
Mario
I'll put
Taylor
Kamario
or
Taylor
Sellers.
now.
Sellers is important too.
Or
man.
Sellers. Yeah.
Look at that. Mateer probably should be on there.
Nah, I think Will Eccles more than Mateer.
Will Eccles is
Because the
one that
middle.
But you
the
still got
middle of
Centurion Perkins over there with Will Eccles as well too.
Yeah, but he's not. He there's only one Will Eccles. It's like trying to replace Vince Wilfork.
Okay,
Mhm.
so we'll say Will.
You know what I
Eccles
mean?
then.
It's like,
Yeah, the middle of their line is.
So right
Will
now we
Eccles
got
come around,
Alabama's
it's
quarterback. Right now we got Alabama's quarterback. We got Byron Brown and we got Will Eccles. That's who we have. So
I
we
would
need
say-
two more of these guys.
I would say Kamario Taylor because we don't know what Rashad is going to do. I mean, when he did play at Arizona State, he looked bad.
Kamario Taylor. Okay.
Yeah.
And we need one
did
more
we
spot.
not mention? Did we not mention any LSU quarterback situation?
No, we didn't.
Nah.
Is that one of those guys got to play well? Lone Street or
Sam Levitt.
Sam Levitt, yeah. I don't know, man. I like those three. These next couple, well, those four. That last spot is you got Sellers, you got Mateer, Ahmad Hardy, Jaden Bob,
Xavier Atkins.
Trinidad Chambliss is one that he's got to play well, but then I think Deuce is talented. So, I don't know how much of a drop off it will. That's a good point.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a good point.
That's
That's a good point.
Yeah, about Yazzie Pierre.
LSU corner depth is in question. So, Pickett, if he doesn't play well,
DJ Pickett. I'll put him up.
yeah,
there.
if he doesn't play well, it's gonna be must see TV because what's going
Oh,
on
because of the
with
number
him
5.
and the
Yeah,
number.
because of the number 5. We got to figure out who this last person is, bro. Because so right now, this is what we have on the list. The top 4. We have Alabama's quarterback situation. We have Byron Brown, Will Eccles, and Kamario Taylor.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I don't know,
I'm hard pressed. I'm not hard pressed. I'm inclined to put Marcel Reed in that 5th spot.
Marcel Reed is a good spot. For me, it's between Mateer and Sellers.
Mateer and Sellers. Okay. So you got John Mateer, Marcel Reed, Sellers. So let's debate this. So
Okay.
I think that's who it's come down to. Mateer, Reed, Sellers. So 3 quarterbacks. So John Mateer and Marcel Reed were both both teams that made the playoffs last year. Lenore Sellers. And South Carolina did not do well last year. Okay.
Mateer, we got to see the impact of Mateer last year through missing games and the injury.
He didn't miss no games last year. He was just hurt.
But he's hurt. But one would say that thumb injury is part of the reason why they didn't make it as far as they should have. Like a health, we often say what would Oklahoma have been last season with a healthy John Mateer.
That's a good point. Solid point. But you saw a healthy Marcel Reed in the lower. So, well, Marcel Reed did get injured towards the end of the year. He did have an ankle injury at the end of the year. And which one are you leaning towards?
I was gonna say, can we put
I'm leaning towards Marcel Reed.
Georgia linebacker in there too, though, because he is the anchor of that defense.
Raylan Wilson. Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
We gotta come to a conclusion.
You
John
said
Mateer,
Reed.
Marcel Reed, or Lenore Sellers.
I say Sellers because I think South Carolina offense gonna be
God.
built around him. Come on, bro. Don't do that.
Only
We
reason
all-
I mean,
I
I'm
wouldn't
just
say
We
saying.
all got 3 different answers. That's wild.
only reason I wouldn't say Sellers is because I think it's more of Kendall Browse. I think that Kendall Browse system has to be on point more so than Sellers.
So we got to understand that Reed and
That
Sellers
makes
will be playing under 2 new offensive coordinators as well this year too.
Right.
It's true.
Marcel Reed got Holman Wiggins. Lenore Sellers is going to be under Kendall Browse. John Mateer is the
Right.
only quarterback that's coming between the 3 that we debating. He's the only quarterback that's coming back with the coordinator he was with last year.
All right.
Yeah.
And you got the Florida quarterback situation. I didn't think about that.
Aaron Philo and Tramel Jones.
And somebody's got to play well.
You know what?
I
I'm
think
gonna make it
five is
exact.
not
say-
enough for this list.
We just go. We gonna say undetermined on number 5.
Oh,
That's
that'll
what we
work.
gonna do. We're gonna do
That'll work.
undetermined
That'll work.
on number 5 because there's so many spots that can go there. All right. So here's the list that we came up with. At number 1 is gonna be Alabama's quarterback situation. Number 2 is gonna be Byron Brown. Number 3, Will Eccles. Number 4, Kamario Taylor. And number 5 is undetermined because there are so many people that can go in that spot. So that's the list that we came up with. Out of the names that we put out, those are the names. That's the list that we came up with of those 5. So it is what it is, man. Jay Money said people forget Wiggins is trash. We haven't seen Wiggins call plays, so how we know he trash?
yeah.
Come on, Jermaine Mims. Come on,
Seen that, no.
we haven't seen it.
People said that Golden was trash. All he did was go out there and beat Georgia in a playoff game. I mean, you know, we'll see. Especially this year, we'll see.
Definitely, we will see. Ladies and gentlemen, let us know what you think. Give us your list of who you think are the top 5 most indispensable players in the SEC this upcoming season. And things of that nature. Tez, it's time for Tez trivia, ladies and gentlemen. So
It
y'all know
is,
what time
man.
it is. We got Tez on the Tez trivia. So now, as you all know, we do this every Monday where we get the trivia question from Tez and we try to beat it and see if we can win. So, ladies and gentlemen, Tez trivia is right now. What you got for us, Tez?
All right, man. So I got one. I think you guys may get this one. I tried. Well, I didn't try to make it easy. I'm lying about that. So you got school starting, right? You know, a lot of colleges, I think classes start this week, middle of the week.
Like Wednesday.
Right. You know what that means? That means that payment arrangement and financial aid arrangements are gonna go out. So with that being said, Nick, the list and the list I got for you guys today was released recently by USA Today, and it is a list of in-state tuition ranked by highest to lowest. Now, of course, we got to make it interesting. I don't want the top ones. We know you're gonna get the highest one. That's pretty easy. Give me the bottom 5. Give me the bottom 5, the cheapest in-state tuitions in the SEC.
Dylon. Because it spits hot fire. That's what it is.
Yeah, give me the 5 cheapest in-state tuitions in the SEC. Most affordable schools that you can go to. Top 5, 3 strikes you out.
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Wow.
Okay, that checks in at number 9. So they're not in the bottom 5 at $33,988 to go to.
A year?
I think this is per semester.
33,000 a semester?
No.
I was
This is
about to
per
say.
year. I'm sorry.
I was about to say what? Oh
what is
my
this?
God! Like what we doing?
Cheapest in-state.
Okay, so we
Yeah,
got
in-state
Arkansas.
tuition.
Missouri.
Missouri.
Okay, Missouri is actually top 5 highest. They're number 5.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So that's 2 strikes. Y'all just throwing names out there.
That's 2.
Yeah, you
Hey,
said
you
Arkansas.
said Arkansas.
I thought you said
He
Arkansas was at the
Missouri.
bottom.
No,
No, it was number 9.
Arkansas's in the middle. Yeah.
They're number 9 ranked. So I'm looking for 1 through 6. I mean 11 through 16.
Oh my bad.
Bottom.
Oh snap. Oh,
Hey,
I
Take a
was,
strike away for that.
I was thinking of something. I was thinking of something else. I literally was thinking of my
Okay.
bad.
Oh,
Okay.
my
I'll take a
goodness.
strike away. The one
Okay.
strike.
Let's go Mississippi
Bottom
State.
of the SEC.
Okay. Mississippi State, you're locking that in.
Lock it in, Mississippi State.
Mississippi State is number 8. They're higher than Arkansas. At
Jesus
40%.
Christ,
At
man.
34,000. For,
I see DC
480.
College. I'm with Miss 21. I see DC College, bro. I see
unfortunately,
DC. I see
unfortunately,
DC
they're not in the SEC. man.
College. I see
Unless-
DC
Let me
College.
see.
Unless they got one in Tuscaloosa. Then.
Let me see. Bottom 5.
Bottom 5.
Bottom
bro.
5.
That
You
is-
gotta think this is
Bro,
you
this
guys are
is
overthinking it.
son of a gun.
South Carolina?
No.
South
Oh,
Carolina
no.
does not make it. Barely. They're one spot out of the bottom 5.
Wow, that's
31,602. The key to this
Give me a
is
free
in-state tuition.
Give me a free
Think
one.
about
Ted.
what requires a school to be cheaper to go to in-state.
It's a public institution.
Kentucky.
Kentucky is top 5 highest.
God,
I thought
dog.
you guys would do way better than this. You guys are bumming. Like,
You right. I don't know. Auburn, Alabama.
No.
No, they high.
Let me just give
They
them
are
to you.
expensive.
Just give them to us. We lost this one
Uh-uh.
already.
Call this a
Just
win.
give-
We gonna-
No, just
I
give them
wanna
to
get-
us. We
Y'all
gotta
haven't
move
gotten-
on anyway.
I'm gonna start from the bottom, right?
Okay.
We got the cheapest in-state tuition. It's Florida, guys.
Huh?
Florida does not make sense, but okay.
Wow.
In-state tuition is what we're talking about.
It still doesn't make sense because
I was
even
thinking
with Miami
No
and with
way.
Florida State, like they shouldn't be like Florida State should be
Yes,
cheaper than
it-
Florida.
It
I don't get
Okay.
that one, but okay, I get it. I got it. Okay, so Florida. Okay.
15 and it's $25,830 per year. The next one is LSU. I thought y'all was gonna get that one. Everybody go to LSU. It is
Like, come
I
on.
thought
The
for
way
sure
you
y'all
said
was
it, everybody go to
It's in-
LSU.
It's in Baton Rouge.
Is it Baton Rouge?
Why would
Is that
they-
what he said?
why would they push me high, guys? Like, come on.
Come on, everybody go to LSU. Okay.
Yeah. Now this one surprised me. At number 14 was Georgia. Third from the bottom, Georgia. I thought Georgia was
That
more
is
expensive.
That is interesting.
Yeah, $29,920 to go there. Number 13 on this list, a little bit higher than that, is Tennessee. Actually, Tennessee.
That-
that
I
was a
don't
little
even know.
surprising.
Kinda
That is a little surprising, but it also makes a lot. It also makes a little
it's-
sense too.
It's got to be cheap if you're gonna get like 100,000 people in the stadium.
It's a little. That actually makes a little bit of sense too. So I can see that.
And then the number 1 cheapest school in the SEC, according to USA Today, Texas A&M.
Wow.
College Station. Yeah, at
Really?
30,300 to go in there. Just from the top, of course, we know the number 1 school is Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt. Yeah, we already knew that. Nobody should have said
100K
that.
there. Oklahoma's next on the list at 40,000. Then falls Auburn, number 3, 39,000. Then Kentucky at 38. Missouri at 36. Alabama comes in number 6 at 35. Texas at 7 at 35. Also, Mississippi State, of course, we named them at 34,000. Then Arkansas, Ole Miss, South Carolina, and then starts our bottom 5: Texas A&M, Tennessee, Georgia, LSU, and Florida. I thought for sure.
Nah,
Florida,
For sure.
though.
nah,
I thought
we
for
not have
sure.
got it.
Well, King Richard just brought up an interesting point. Lottery.
Yeah.
That would
That's what I
explain
was
why
gonna
Georgia's
say.
on this list.
Almost all the schools at
Probably
the bottom
Florida
of the
too.
got
That probably
lottery.
would explain the Florida one too.
Tennessee
point.
too.
Good
That
point.
makes
Good
perfect.
point.
I like that, King
Good
Richard.
point.
I didn't consider that, but
Solid
yeah, you're
point.
right.
Solid point. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Ted's Trivia. We do that every Mondays here on the pregame playlist, man. So tune in with us, man, and hopefully you can help us get it right because you know what it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, hour number 2 of the pregame playlist, it starts right now. Let's go.
Yeah. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Water cooler talk sports. Pregame playlist. Let's go. It's the pregame playlist. Turn it up, don't miss this. Turn it up, yeah. Your morning, your sports, yeah, you tapped in. You tapped in, locked in. From the highlights to the headlines, yeah, we locked in. Top stories. Water cooler talk sports, yeah, we locked in. Early morning grind, yeah, we set the tone. From the field to the speakers, now you rocking with the show. Let's go, let's go. Woo. Rocking with the show. Your morning, your sports, your playlist, your playlist. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, man, welcome to hour number 2 here of the pregame playlist here on Water Cooler Talk Sports YouTube channel, man. We appreciate y'all so much for always rocking with us. If you have not already, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, man, before we get this thing rocking and rolling for hour number 2, man. And how you feeling, my guy? How you feeling?
You know, it says made my head hurt a little bit, but you know, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Says, how you feeling, my guy? How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. If
There
y'all
it
thought that
is.
was tough, we should have done out of state tuition. I guarantee you that would have been
Horrible. Would have been horrible to
That would have
get.
been good.
Would have been horrible to get. You know, it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, man, we in hour number 2 of the pregame playlist here on Water Cooler Talk Sports YouTube channel, man. What are we talking about in hour number 2? Of course, man. Who will be more successful, Lane Kiffin or Pete Golden? We definitely gonna have that conversation today. And then, of course, man, we got pregame posts coming up here in about 30 seconds, and then flag on the play, as always, man. My favorite segment. And then when we wrap this thing up, we're gonna leave you all with a quote of the day, something that you can meditate on and think about for the rest of your day. But y'all know what time it is. Let's go ahead. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Let's go ahead and get to the pregame post, the headlines you need to know across news, sports, and culture. Let's go.
The pregame pulse. Headlines in culture and sports.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, man, we back here with the pregame post for hour number 2. Let's get this thing going. Let's get it right. Let's get it right. Get it right. Get it tight. Get it right. Get it right. Get it tight. Yeah.
Hey.
All right, man. Let's get to the WNBA, man. WNBA over the weekend had a couple of games over the weekend. Let's start with Friday, man. The Fever, they beat the Wings 98-87. And the Portland Fire, they beat the Seattle Storm 84-82 on Friday night. Moving along to Saturday, the Liberty, they get the win over the Sun 82-75. The Mystics, they beat the Sparks 80-70. And the Lynx, the number 1 seeded Lynx, beat the Las Vegas Aces 92-87 on Saturday night. Then, of course, on Sunday, man, the Chicago Sky, they beat the Seattle Storm 82-80, man, in this game. For the Sky, Camila Cardoso had 22 points and 12 rebounds in this game. Natasha Cloud, she had 20 points and 8 rebounds. Courtney Vandersloot, 15 points and 5 rebounds for the Chicago Sky in this game. For the Seattle Storm, Dominique Malagono at 19 points, 13 rebounds, big double-double for her as well. And Jade Melbourne, she had 11 points and 5 rebounds in this game as well. The Fever, they beat the Atlanta Dream 95-91 over last night on Sunday. Caitlin Clark had 26 points and 9 assists in that game. Kelsey Mitchell, 20 points in that game. Aaliyah Boston, 18 points and 14 rebounds. And, of course, Michaela Timpson, she had 20 points in that game as well. For the Atlanta Dream, Alicia Gray, 32 points and 7 rebounds in this game. Ryan Howard had 17 points. And Angel Reese with another double-double of 15 points and 15 points and 14 rebounds in a losing effort for the Dream as well. Portland Fire. Go ahead.
I was going to say, we got to track this, Nick, because remember I said that I don't think that the Dream can win if Angel Reese takes more shots than any Alicia Gray or Ryan Howard.
Mm-hmm.
In this game, she took 16 shots. Ryan Howard took 13. They lost.
They lost by 4 points.
I just don't believe that that's a winning formula, man. And every single time they lose, that is why that shows up. It's like Dennis Rodman taking more shots than Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. I get what you're saying.
They're not gonna win.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, man. You gotta track that. We gotta see how that actually is moving along. So we'll see what happens there, man. The Portland Fire, they beat the Phoenix Mercury 88-85. Megan DeLeo, she had 15 points in this game, and Carla Letty, she had 23 points in this game for the Portland Fire, man. For the Phoenix Mercury, in a losing effort, Kalia Copper, 19.7 rebounds in this game. Alyssa Thomas, 17 points, 11 rebounds. And Auburn great Dawana Bonner, 23 points and 6 rebounds in a losing effort for the Mercury. So that's what happened in the WNBA, man. WNBA playoffs should be starting soon, if I'm not mistaken. They should be getting close to the playoffs starting in the WNBA. So make sure you tune into that, man. And you are tuned into those young ladies and those great athletes giving you great basketball there as well. Speaking of the WNBA, man, the Basketball Hall of Fame class of 26 class was inducted over the weekend, and they honored women's hoops and NBA icons. Headlining the class were Candace Parker and Elena Deladon, who were enshrined on Saturday into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. Also, they were joined by Shamika Holdsclaw, the 1996 U.S. Olympic women's team, Amari Stoudemire, Doc Rivers, Mike D'Antoni, and Gonzaga's Mark Few. Also, referee Joey Crawford was inducted into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame as well. So congratulations to all of those new Hall of Famers who get the orange jacket with the Naismith logo on it. So shout out to them for getting inducted into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. Do you think, okay, let me ask you this question. Do you think that the NFL, not the NFL, but do you think
I was about
football
to ask
should
the
do that?
exact same question.
Like, do you think football should do that?
I don't know. Because I was about to ask you the same question. I assume what you mean it is. Have it just be the Football Hall of Fame instead of the NFL Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Right. I don't know, man. There's something about the NFL Hall of Fame and having it so exclusive. I know we don't agree with it all the time, and most time they make mistakes, but the way that those players feel, if you watch people when they get that gold jacket, like it is, if you just watch them when people knock on their door and their teammate come and say, hey, you made it, the emotion on their face, bro, like it's wild. Like you don't get that with the NBA Hall of Fame. Well, the Naismith
Hall of Fame, yeah.
And I think it's because it's just, a large pool. It's all about all of basketball. So collegiate players, NBA players, international players, refs, coaches, anything they do with basketball, you can make the Naismith Hall of Fame. So I would say, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I think that the NBA should have its own separate
Hall of Fame. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I like the exclusivity of the NFL. Because this is what you did in the NFL. This is what you did at what's considered to be the highest level of football. You did this. You were one of the best
right
at the highest level of what we consider to be football. And I've always had that problem with the Naismith Hall of Fame because I mean, it's no slight.
Everybody get in.
Yeah, it almost feel like anybody gets into the Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? That's what it feels like. But see, like if the NBA were to do that and to start their own Hall of Fame, they would literally have to go back and retroactively induct a lot of people into the NBA Hall of Fame. Like
a lot would change.
Like Charles Barkley.
Leave some people out.
They would have to leave some people out too. That's all. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing? So I don't know if it's feasible for them to go back and do that right now.
I think you could just start with the top 75 list, right?
Induct those top 75 into the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, just automatically. I think that's fair.
Even if they still playing?
I don't think there's a top. Not if they still playing, of course. But like, I don't think there's a top 75 player that's retired that shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. Like, you think of one?
No, I think every top 75 player that's retired should be a Hall of Famer. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
So Yeah, so yeah, I mean, but King Richard makes a good point, man. NFL has its own, college football has their own. Yeah, like the College Football Hall of Fame is actually in
Yeah.
Atlanta, so I get it.
Yep.
It's just the thing of the matter is like when we was having that conversation, it just feels like, why doesn't the NBA do it? Like, why doesn't the NBA have its own Hall of Fame for the NBA? Because you did this at the highest level, or what's considered to be the highest level of football. Like, why doesn't the NBA have its own Hall of Fame? So I don't know. You see, like right here, Jay Mims, he says, yeah, my high school basketball coach, Woody Jackson, is in the Basketball Hall of Fame as a high school and college coach. See, so it's cool. I mean, I like the exclusivity of the NFL of the NFL Hall of Fame. So
yeah, it's something about that gold jacket, man. That just
yep,
it's different.
Scotty Scheffler, man, I had to get a little bit of golf in here. Opens the PGA Tour postseason with an 8-shot victory. He closed with a 4 under 66 to win the FedEx St. Jude Championship at 17 under, the largest margin in a 68-year history of the TPC Southwind. It's his first win since January and locks up an extra $23 million in FedEx Cup's bonus money. Scotty Scheffler just got paid this year. He got paid this year as a golfer.
I got a question for you, Nick.
Go ahead.
I got a question for you. For us non-golf aficionados, and we know that you play, what is the equivalent of that in, like, let's say a football score? What is the equivalent of a 8-shot victory in golf in football terms?
So basically, a 8-shot victory basically means that the next person closest to you was 8 shots under par. So so under par. So like here a good example of this. So like 18-hole course, right? 18-hole course. So an 18-hole course could be 72. It could be 70. It could be 71. So basically what that means is, with the way that the course is set out, that means that if you do it at 72 shots in one round, that means you're even par. That means you did it right at the standard of where it's supposed to be. So if you shot 8 under in one round of golf, that means you shot a 64, which means that it only took you 64 shots from when you started on the first tee to get to the end of the 18th hole to get the ball in each hole each time. That's what that means.
Right.
So basically, if you shoot an 8 under, it means you beat the course by 8 shots. It took you 8 less shots to do that.
So that's what I'm saying. You said that was the largest margin of victory on that course.
Yeah.
So that I'm thinking that's a blowout, right?
It is a blowout. That's exactly what it is. It's a blowout.
In football terms, that's probably what, 28 points or better?
Big blowout.
In football terms, it's probably more like 42 points.
Wow. Okay.
Probably more like 42 points. If you look at each number as a touchdown, and you say 6 times 8, you're looking at probably like 48 points. You probably looking like a 48. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tim just put the same thing.
Yeah,
just like beating.
Yeah, that's what it's like. Yeah, it's almost like beating them by like 42, 48 points. Is what it is.
Yeah, because that's one thing. I understand how golf works in terms of scoring, but one thing I didn't understand is like, how bad do people lose? Like
a lot.
When you beat somebody by 8 shots, how bad of a
it's
bad
very
is
bad,
it,
bro? It's very bad. Like it was like when people saw Tiger Woods play back in the day, and Tiger Woods would have like a 12-shot lead over people in like a tournament, going like at the end of the 3rd round, and everybody was fighting for 2nd place. Like Tiger Woods, like everybody already knew Tiger. Like Tiger could have a bad final round and still win.
Yeah.
Because he was ahead by that much. Like when he was blowing people out, like on his like locked in, like winning every single tournament. Like it was just dominant. It was just dominant golf. That's what it was.
You talking about red shirt Sunday?
Yeah, red shirt Sunday Tiger.
And seen that red shirt in the wild, Tiger.
Yeah, or you seen it.
It made it this Sunday.
You seen it, but it's covered up with a black Sunday red pullover now. So
Saw his son with one.
he ain't Tiger though, bro.
No,
Like people gotta realize, bro. Like I don't think people actually the closest we've seen to Tiger, like from when Tiger turned pro in what 99. He turned pro in 99.
Yeah.
From 2001 to 2004, 2005 was probably the prime of Tiger Woods. It was like when he was just like when he stepped on a course, like you knew you were probably not going to win. Like it was different. Like for a 4-year period, Tiger Woods was that dude. Like it was amazing to watch. And you got to understand too, this was before cavity back clubs. This is when because most guys on the PGA tour, they hit with blades. So blades is just forced iron, So they're not hitting cavity back like what a lot of us hit with because cavity back clubs, there's a lot of forgiveness when you hit when you hit the golf ball because we're not striking the ball as pure as professionals. Sometimes we may hit it off the toe, sometimes we may hit it off the heel. But if you hit it with a cavity back club, it gives you forgiveness. You almost got to hit that thing perfect every single time with blades because if not, and if you miss hit, it could knock you off path. That one hit could take you two shots to get back into play.
Which sounds like gonna go.
That sounds like a 1-piece bat versus a 2-piece bat in softball.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's a good point.
Exactly what it is.
Like, so, like, I don't think people actually understand like what Tiger Woods was doing before the new technology came in with golf clubs and stuff of that nature. Like what he was doing on the course, man, it is like Tiger Woods was dominating. Like, bro, it was amazing to watch. Just like how dominant he was.
I watched it was like a Tiger Woods clinic one time on YouTube that he did on his own golf course.
He walked out there with like all of
people.
Yeah.
He invited all these people. Bro, and I was watching that and I was like, man, this dude can do whatever the hell he wants with this golf ball. He was doing some he was like, yeah, I'm just gonna try to hit that ball that I just hit all the way out to like 100 yards. I'm just gonna give it a shot.
Yeah,
he pulls out like whatever iron and just nails it, and it's like, come on, bro, it is crazy.
Yeah, man. No,
to be able to do stuff like that.
Yeah,
and he's telling them like, yeah, I'm gonna hit this downwind, right curve or whatever, choke up on it. Yeah, I don't know the golf terms, but he was just, and whatever he said, he was doing it. Like it was,
bro. Like,
and the people were just like in awe.
It took me like what people don't like. A lot of people don't know. I don't know if I said this publicly, but for when I was 9 years old up until 17, 18 years old, that's what I did when football season went in. When I wasn't playing football, I was at the golf course. That's what I was. I was practicing golf. And I got pretty decent at it. I got to the point to where I can kind of make the golf ball do kind of what I wanted it to do. I got good at hitting fades, got good at hitting draws. I got good at, kind of understanding what clubs I could use for what shots I wanted to use for, stuff like that. Like judging distances and things, stuff like that. I got pretty good at it. But then I stopped playing when I got to college and I lost all of that. So, like being able to make the golf ball do what you wanted to do, man, that is a skill, bro. Like it is a skill.
It did not work out for me. I think I had like I had a couple of lessons actually. I was pretty decent off the tee. Putting was okay. It takes time.
That's what you got to be good. That's what you got to be good at. Yeah.
But man, them irons.
That's it.
I was like, bro, this is like, why are we doing this?
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this much.
Difficult.
I'm gonna tell you this much. If so back then, hitting the ball off the tee, driving it 300 yards was like, oh my God, who is this guy? 300 yards was like, whoa, like You can drive a ball off the tee 300 yards back then, like 2011, 2010. Round about that time is when you started to see that. But before then, most guys was driving at 270, 260, 275, 285 off the tee. And and then they were playing the iron game to kind of make up that distance that they were doing, because par fives was still 495, 500 yards, and things stuff like that. So, but you looking at that and you sitting there and you asking the question, like, how do you do it? It's a short game. Like, if you can, if you can get it, like, I got to a point to where, like, my coach told me, he said, if you can get to the point where you can make the golf ball do whatever you wanted to do from 175 to the pin, you can basically call your number. It's what he told me.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, what? And so, that's what we worked on. So basically we worked on trying to figure out how we can make shots hit. Like, how far can I drive it from the box? Which, when I got at my best, I was like 295. I was right at 300. And from there, I would just have to kind of like be like, all right, man, if I'm 175 and 180 in, I can make this golf ball kind of do whatever I wanted to do. Almost,
bro,
to the point.
Yeah.
And then when you get there, get pin high. Like, the best thing about it too is, like, if you can get the ball, if you can keep the ball pin high, you good money. If you can stay pin high with a golf ball, you good money. Because at that particular point in time, you're almost even with the
like, with the irons, like this is what I'm saying, is like the driver off the tee, decent, putting okay. I know that takes time. I was pretty decent at that, but bro, them irons, I remember taking a shot with an iron and the club going directly in the ground and my hands just killing me for the rest of the day. Yep. And I was just like, bro, this is not this. It don't look like this on TV, bro.
Bro.
What are we doing out here?
You gotta understand, they professionals, bro. That's all they do. Like when I found out Tiger Woods, he had a what did he say? He had like is it a 3-hole course at his house or something like that?
Yeah,
to where he can
that's
just
what
practice.
That's what the little camp was on this 3-hole course.
Yeah, he had like a 3-hole course on his house. I was like, yo, bro, like, y'all are like John. No, not John Rahm. What's my guy name? He was on Live Tour. He left PGA, went to the Live Tour, and he came back. What is his name? Oh man, Bryson. No, not Bryson DeChambeau. Brooks Koepka. Brooks Koepka had a hitting bay at his house, to where like he had like the door that opens up from his. He had it built into his house. He has a hitting bay to where he just stands in his inside, and he has like different hole locations on his property, and all he does is just practice different shots to those hole locations. It's like, yo, these are professionals. All these dudes do all day is just hit golf balls. And when you do something like that, and you're able to kind of just be able to kind of dictate how, like, it becomes like second nature to you. Like, to us, it looks hard because it is hard. But when you doing it every single day and stuff like that, bro, it's a different.
That's why I respect them, man, because like trying to golf is one of the things that is like, man, this is, you realize like, nah, you gonna have to work at this.
You gotta work at that.
This doesn't come easy. Like,
and I tell people,
pick up a basketball and be a natural shooter.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You may be born fast and athletic. You can return kicks. But you pick up that golf club, you're gonna have to put some work in.
Yeah, put some work into that golf club, bro. Like, and that's one thing too. Like, I want to get back to playing consistently, because at one point in time, I would go out to the golf course every weekend and just play. I would play just to see how good and the best I ever shot. Now, my handicap, and so the thing for it is, like, if you're an amateur, you have an handicap. If you're a professional, you don't. My handicap, the best I've ever shot, and I'm always say this was my handicap because it was the best I ever shot. +3 was 3 over par on a 72 hole course, and that was when I was like 18, right at the end, and when I was at the end, I shot like a 3 over. I was so happy.
So,
I was like, man, I'll take that.
So in football terms, right?
It was a close game. I probably lost.
What is the difference between? What is the gap between 3 over and 8 under?
Oh my God.
A long
Huge.
way.
Huge.
A long way.
Like the
Pacific
Pacific Ocean, probably.
Yeah,
It's a big difference. That's probably what it is a very big difference. So, yeah, man. I tell people all the time, like when people tell me some golf ain't real, I'll be like, man, you go out there and play that. You go out there and play it and tell me if it's real or not, if it's hard. I'm telling you, man, golf, like there's a difference. There's a difference between just going on the golf course and having fun, and then there's a difference between actually playing, like,
and trying,
there's a difference between the two. Like when you're trying to
there's
get a
a difference
score,
between that and Top Golf. You probably amazing.
yeah. In Top Golf, you probably amazing. You can probably drive the ball as far as you want to. But when you get out on that golf course and you got to figure out, like, okay, I am 193 yards away from the pin. I got a slope to my right. It's sitting on the back. It's sitting on the back edge of the green. I don't know if the green is sloping. Yeah, I don't know if the green is sloping I don't know if the green is sloping back into the left or back into the right. Where do I need to hit this ball at on the green in order for it to not fall off the back so I don't have to pitch back up onto the green? Like that's the type of thing that you're thinking about when you trying to hit a shot. And then the wind come into it, and you sitting there like, oh my God, how am I gonna hit this shot? What I need? Do I need to keep this ball low? Do I need to hit a stinger? Do I need to keep it? Do I need to hit this ball high so it can get up in the air so the air can kind of move it where I need to go? Do I need to hit a fade? Do I need to hit a drop? Like what I do? Like it's a lot that goes into it, man. And it's only you out there. It's only you and the caddy. And that's it. And you can't, and like the whole thing, like a lot of people be using the little range thing, and they be trying, you can't use that in professional golf. Like people don't know in rules of golf, you can only have a certain amount of clubs in your bag. You can't have every single club in your bag. You can only have, I think it's what, 15 clubs in your bag. Yeah. So, like, come on, man. Golf is. You know what? We went through the whole pregame post. We didn't even get to the rest of it because we were talking about golf. Shout out, man. I can talk about golf all day. I can talk about golf all day.
Man. Like, we see.
It's a great sport, man. It's a great sport. Shout out to my Uncle Jay. Shout out to my Uncle Jay. He the one that introduced me to golf when I was like 7. When I was 8 years old. That's difficult. Introduced you to.
That's difficult. Another sport that's difficult that I played, that I tried.
What's that? Yeah, I don't mess with tennis, bro. Tennis is a different beast, bro. Tennis is not easy at all, bro.
That's a lot of running.
Tennis is not easy at all, bro.
It's difficult to even like the things that you're saying about the golf ball. Like there's shots like that in tennis, but it's the opposite, like top spin and all that. Like it, bro. I couldn't do it.
They try to
teach us, hit the ball and went over the fence.
They try to teach us tennis and PE. I said, man, y'all can have this, bro. Now I'm good, bro. Y'all can have this, bro. And the fact that they be serving the ball,
that's why pickleball
is like 100 miles an hour. I'd be like, no, I'm good.
That's why pickleball is so popular though, because it's smaller.
It's a smaller court.
Yeah, and it's less running back and forth, and it's more like ping pong, right? But yeah, I didn't fare well at tennis either.
Yeah, man, nah, bro. I said y'all can have that, bro. Give me a golf club, I'll be good.
I don't want to run suicides for 2.5 hours straight.
That's exactly what you're doing in tennis.
Tennis is.
That's it. Tennis, you are running side to side for yes, Tim. Tennis is really hard. Like people, like bro, like we like it's so funny because we be looking at Serena Williams, we look at Novak Djokovic, we look at Roger Federer. You know, we look at what Andy Murray did. We look at what all of these Naomi Osaka. You look at what all of these athletes do on the tennis court, and we be like, oh man, that's easy. But no, it's not. You do know that they practice this it's the same, like, and to be completely honest with you, it's the same thing with basketball and football too. Like you look at what Kobe Bryant did, you look at what all of these greats do and stuff like that. We be like, oh man, we could do that. No, you can't. No, you can't. But you're not giving your whole life or literally 150% of what you do every day to that sport.
Yeah. There's a difference though, man. There's a difference between like I feel like a lot of people we watch football, we watch basketball, and baseball, but like the football, and since it's football season, we talk about football, we talk about the quarterback position, man. A lot of people look at that as one of like really, really difficult. Now, I'm not saying that it's easy to play quarterback, but you have to understand, like, you don't have to learn like everybody knows how to throw a ball. Now, whether you can throw it well or not, that's up to you,
Yep.
right? You have no clue how to hit a tennis ball.
No,
You have
you
no
don't.
clue how to hit a golf ball. Like these
No.
are things that you have to actually learn how to do. That's like
You know what?
softball.
I'll be right. Y'all keep talking. I'll be right back. I'm gonna show y'all something. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Go.
But yeah, like softball, man, like a baseball is.
Oh my God.
It
Softball
is
and
one of the
baseball
most
is so
difficult
different.
things to do is to hit a ball, man. You're trying to square up two round objects. It's like the disrespect sometimes when we be like, "Oh man, playing quarterback is the hardest thing to do in sports." It's like, no, it's not.
No.
Like, no, it's not. I mean, it's difficult to play at that level, but
Try playing baseball and then turn around and gotta play softball.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Your
that's totally
timing is
different.
off. Your timing be off. Your rhythm be off. You can't swing hard as you want to because this is not a baseball. And
Oh, yeah,
man,
we did that. We did that at when my daughter was playing softball. We did that at our high school. We brought the boys baseball team out there to hit off our pitches, and they just couldn't do it. It's just different, bro. Like
yeah, the
it's
timing,
like
for one.
like even pitching the softball, like that is a learned behavior. Like that is not natural. You have to learn how to do that first, and then master it and get good at it. So like that's what I'm saying is like a lot of the sports that we love, it's just running, jumping. I don't want to minimize it. Like everybody can do it, but it's a lot of it is just running, jumping, and throwing like we naturally know how to throw. To learn how to actually execute something in order to play a sport, I feel like is way more difficult than the sports that we love, especially like the footballs and basketballs.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta think about how much practice they put in too. Like,
Right.
bruh, these folks sit here and every day, they doing something dealing with their sport. So it's like
I have more confidence that Alex McPherson can throw a football than I do any quarterback can make a field goal.
yeah.
Making
Have y'all
field
ever-
goals is hard.
Have you ever tried to kick a field goal?
Yes,
So
it is
people,
not easy.
people who think
No.
I'm lying about this golf, right? People who think I'm lying. So here is my golf bag. Here's my clubs. These are my old clubs, right? So
Right.
let me see. These are my old clubs, right? I need some new ones. So this is my driver, right? So my driver, as you look at it, I busted my driver. As you can see, I cracked it
Yep.
right there,
Mhm.
hitting the golf ball, right? This was probably like 2 years ago. I haven't hit these clubs in like 2 years. As you can tell, because it got a lot of dust on it. This is my putter, one of the old school putters. This is the old school putter right here. These are a very old set of clubs, that I got. Shout out to my Uncle Jay. He gave them to me. Very old set. But this is what I learned how to play golf on. I learned how to play golf on blades. So this is what a blade, these are blades. There's no forgiveness in the bat. These are just forged iron that
Right.
just, if you don't hit it in the sweet spot every single time, oh man, you can miss on a golf ball every single time. But yeah, people think I be lying when I be talking about that golf, bro. I really played,
Oh
bro.
no.
I really played. I really played.
No, man.
I should just leave them in the background from now on so people can see them. Well, y'all can't see
Yeah,
them.
just put them on.
You
You
know,
should just put them on the walls.
so
So
put them on
you
the
can stand
wall
in the
so
back.
people can see it.
That
People
playing
think,
outfield is not as easy as it says. Yeah, it's not.
Mhm.
It's
People
not.
I be
man.
playing when I say I was playing. I played.
Yeah.
I
We gotta
played.
Like-
start respecting these sports that require you to learn how to do the act.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Man, it's food. See, this is the thing. See, Tim right. He said, if you learn with this,
Yeah.
these old Lynx clubs, the new stuff, what? Bro, like, man, listen. Right now, I was hitting this driver. Which is the reason why it's busted now. I was hitting this driver about 295. I was hitting this 3 wood right here I was hitting it about 260, 265, 270 on a good day. I was hitting this 3-wood right here. If I get one of these, if I get a new set of clubs with the new technology that's out now, bro, I'm gonna be hitting that thing 375 off the tee, bro. And I'm not even exaggerating. Not even exaggerating. I hit that thing 370, 350 at least off the tee. Come on, bro. You know what? I'm gonna give me a new set of clubs. I'm gonna get back to this game. I'm gonna get back to this game.
With all that being said, man, and let's revisit real quick. What is the hardest thing to do in sports?
Hit a golf ball. No, take that back. Hardest thing to do in sports is hit a pitch. Hit a pitch.
Hit a baseball.
Hit a baseball.
I think so.
Hit a baseball.
I say drop a tennis ball right there on the line. Right there on the end line. Yeah. Like right there on the end line to the point where it's like you might have to go to camera review and look at this.
No,
a lot of people say quarterback, and I'm like, the game of football was invented before the quarterback.
Bro, no.
I don't know about that one.
Hitting the baseball is hard.
Pitching a baseball is difficult
because it's not natural.
I don't think people. Well, pitching the softball, pitching. So
throwing a baseball that's not your natural motion. You don't naturally throw the ball like that.
Yeah, softball pitching is actually how we all supposed to throw. Like your arms are hinged down like that. You're supposed to throw underhanded, overhand. That's why they have to get Tommy John surgery because that's an unnatural thing. Yeah.
Oh, and speaking of Tommy John passed away over the weekend too. So
really?
He passed away over the weekend.
Wow.
Passed away from bladder cancer.
That sucks, man.
Yep.
Man, so like pitching. I want people to understand pitching a baseball and pitching a softball. Like it is the only position in sports where the game depends on you. Right. You determine how fast these innings go. Like when the pitcher pitches the ball, the play starts.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? It's not like we put a time clock up here. Now they do time it sometimes in like little league because you can't be out there all day, every day. But like in professional sports, the pitcher, he is the person who determines how the innings are started and how they go. Throughout the game. Like there's no other sport, like the quarterback doesn't have that on them, right? And I think golf is a little bit like that because you determine the pace of play, right? It is determined by you.
Yep.
So like those responsibilities, man, are astronomical when it comes to sports. And man, you go out there and try to throw 100 miles an hour 75 times. Hit a spot 75 times. It's just, it's difficult, but to hit that pitch, you got to think about even baseball and softball. If you make a 40 on a test, a 10-question test, you failed. If you make a 40 in baseball, hitting the baseball 4 out of 10 times, you're going to you're gonna be an MLB All-Star.
Yeah, you're going to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you're gonna be.
If you hit 400 for a career as a baseball player, you're going to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, the failure of hitting the baseball is already cooked into the stats, is what I'm saying. They know you can't be good at it. The best person fails at it. So, I don't know.
All right, fellas.
This is an interesting conversation.
Let's we supposed to be talking about we got off into all that. It was a great conversation, but let's at least
side note. Don't ask Nick about golf.
Yeah, don't ask me, bro. We'll go off into a whole tangent, bro. We'll go off into a whole tangent about golf because I can talk about it all day. Lane Kiffin, Pete Golden, man. Who will be more successful? Yes, thank you, Tony Gwynn. See, here we go. Tony Gwynn had a batting average of 388 and is a legend. Yes, Tony Gwynn, you hit 388, you a Hall of Famer. You're a Hall of Famer if you hit 388.
Put up a 38 in college. They're gonna be
like, all right, we gotta let you go.
You're finna be at junior college.
All right. So who will be more successful when it's all said and done? Will it be one Lane Kiffin or will it be one young Pete Golden at Ole Miss? Who is it? Who will it be, man? We need to figure this out. because right now
Okay.
we need to start putting on paper which guy is going to be the best. I know everybody's looking forward to week 3 when LSU
Yeah.
goes back to Ole Miss and plays. But the question is,
Are we
in the
are we
long
talking
term,
about this season or okay, never mind.
in
You
the
asked me.
long term,
Long term.
who's going to
You're
be
right.
more successful?
I'm gonna take a cop out, bro. I think their careers are gonna end up being about the same.
Oh, okay. You know what?
I see some deep playoff runs for both of them. I don't necessarily see national championships in their future. The only difference is Pete Golden is probably gonna leave gracefully, and Lane Kiffin is gonna start a fire.
Okay, so you don't think Pete Golden can win a national championship at Ole Miss?
I think he can. I just don't think he will.
If Pete
I think
Golden
it's
wins
too
the
many
national
more good
championship, Pete Golden wins the national championship at Ole Miss. Let's say Pete Golden wins the national championship at Ole Miss in the next 2 seasons, right? Let's say that happens. Because there's this narrative that's going around that people think Ole Miss is just going to be bad this year, which I don't understand. Which tells me that people actually haven't looked at what Ole Miss has done on the roster and what John David Baker was before he was at ECU as the play caller and where he was before that. So that tells me a lot. But let's say Pete Golden wins a national championship in 2 years, within 2 seasons at Ole Miss. How much do you think people are gonna be like, oh, that's attributed to Lane Kiffin and what Lane Kiffin did there?
Oh, 100%. 100%. They're going to say that is Lane's team. Lane built that team. Lane built the system. All of that. Lane's already been setting this up because I don't know if you remember, after he left during the playoff run, all he did was tweet about Ole Miss and their successes as they were going on their playoff run. Like, bro, it is. I don't want to get into the Lane Kiffin thing, but the amount of confidence that people have in this one dude to where you think that a team, you got to think about what people are saying. You're saying that because one dude left and took his offensive coordinator with him, that a team that has the same amount of talent that made a deep playoff run last year, that was one game away from a national champion, going to a national championship. You're saying that because he left, he's going to go to another team and make them a national championship contender. Like, he's going to move the needle that much. And maybe LSU will be good, but like, bro, it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I get it. Everybody's saying, oh, he made Trinidad, Chambliss. Make another one, right? Because I don't believe that you made him. I believe you just stumbled upon a good quarterback, right? It's not like Trinidad Chambliss winning championships at the 3-3 level. Like, he was a great quarterback there too. So, like, come on, man. Like, I just don't get it. And like I said, if I had to compare the two long term, I'm thinking Pete Golden is going to have a successful tenure at Ole Miss. Whether that's a national championship or not, I have no idea. And I think Lane Kiffin probably make at least one solid playoff run at LSU. But at the end of the day, I think they're going to all end up winning the same thing. Nothing. Maybe the SEC one time, right? I don't know.
Oh, that's wild. That's wild to say that we sit here. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think Pete Golden gonna have a better career, bro. I think when it's all said and done, we gonna look back and be like, yo, Pete Golden had a better career. I think Pete Golden has an opportunity to win the SEC this year. I don't think Lane Kiffin will win the SEC. I don't think Lane Kiffin will win the SEC at LSU. I don't think Lane Kiffin's gonna be there long enough to win the SEC at LSU. To be completely honest with you, I'm just being completely honest with you. That's just being real. That's just how I feel about it. I look at like Chris Law, he right here. Shout out to Chris Law. He said Ole Miss is a flash in the pan. They'll drop 4 games this season. LSU will make the playoffs. Auburn will beat Ole Miss. Bank it.
What?
Man, I love the confidence about Auburn, but I don't know how you can call Ole Miss a flash in the pan when they've been getting better. Right? They did what Mississippi State is doing. That's why I don't understand people that have confidence in Ole Miss and then bash Mississippi State. Like,
here's the thing. I look at it and I say this. I say when we look at what Ole Miss did right in this offseason, okay, John David Baker, A lot of people are not familiar with John David Baker. People don't know that John David Baker was on this staff in 2023, 2022, as well as a tight ends coach with Lane Kiffin and with Charlie Weiss Jr. He left to go to ECU to be the offensive coordinator to call plays at ECU last year.
One of the better offenses in the country too. And
we think, based on what we saw at ECU and what he's learned underneath that and where he was before, we think there's not going to be a drop off from what we saw last year to this year. In the words of Bubba thinks that Ole Miss might play faster, on the offensive side of the football. When you look at the defensive side of the football with Ole Miss, we already talked about Will Eccles, talked about Centurion Perkins. We talked about Keaton Thompson, who's transferred from Baylor at the linebacker position. We talked about Luke Farrella, who's a transfer from Cal/Clemson, who's going to be playing middle linebacker for them. We talk about Jay Crawford, who we all at Auburn revere and was upset that he hit the transfer portal. Antonio Kite is on that defense in the back end. They have 3 transfers also in that back end. One from Georgia, one from Florida, and one from Florida State. That's going to play. Ole Miss's defense is going to be just as good, if not better, than what they were last year. Let's just be real about it. And they have depth as well on the defensive side of the football. I just don't understand the whole narrative of Ole Miss is going to drop 4 games. I don't get it. I don't get that part.
2010 Auburn. 2013 Auburn is a flash in the pan. Ole Miss is not a flash in the pan.
Who would you say Ole Miss would lose to though?
I think to his point, like I am one of the ones that think Auburn can go into Oxford and get that win. I do believe that they can do it, but there is nothing in me that's giving a very logical reason as to why Auburn goes in there and gets a win against Ole Miss. It's really just because I just think that I really just think that, man, I just really want Auburn to go in there and get a win against Ole Miss because of just the storyline just connected to that game with everybody that's transferred from each school to the next school. And I just want Auburn to go in there and get a win. But logically speaking, there's nothing on my mind that sits there and tells me that Auburn goes in and beats Ole Miss in that game. Yeah. But I do think Auburn can go in there and win that game.
He's not Nick Saban, bro. Nick Saban was a coach that had so much power at Alabama that when he left, he took all of that with him. You saw players leave. You saw all kinds of things. When Lane left, it seemed like Ole Miss got more recruits. It seemed like it was a bunch of people it seemed like it was a bunch of kids in the transfer portal looking at Ole Miss like, oh, now that Lane's not there, let's go give it a shot.
I mean, you look at what happened. You look at what happened in the regular season, man. Like Lane Kiffin, head coach of Ole Miss, they go to Georgia. They're up by 12 points going into the fourth quarter. They have an abysmal fourth quarter where they try to throw the football instead of just handing the ball off to Kewan Lacy. They lose the game
because of coaching and play calling.
Fast forward that to the college football playoff. Ole Miss is down by 10, 11 points.
Yep.
They come back and never relinquish the lead. They win that game by 5. I look at it and I'm just saying to myself, like, I don't know, man. I don't get it. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I really don't get it. I don't get it. But
one is likable, bro. Like Lane Kiffin, like I ain't gonna lie to you, like he's probably a fun person to sit at a table with and just hear him talk and crack jokes and stuff like that.
True.
And I think that Lane Kiffin is just like a likable person, right? Well, depending on who you are, he's a prominent figure. So like people just gravitate towards that. Like what he did at Alabama, and what he did at Alabama, because there's nothing else to point to, right?
Well, you got to give him some credit at what he did at Ole Miss.
USC. Oh well, I give him Ole Miss. I'm talking about prior to Ole.
Oh, prior to Ole Miss. Okay.
Right.
FAU. He won 2 conference championships at FAU.
So did Hugh Freeze. Won that same conference. but this is what I'm saying. Like, you know, these are the truths. Like, this is not like I don't. The reason why I'm saying this is because I want people to understand how we talk about coaches when we decide that this is the person that I'm going to attach myself to as liking them, versus when I decide I don't like this coach and he's not a good coach. We talk about them as if sometimes their resumes are far and few, just so super duper far apart, right? Hugh Freeze won that same conference that Lane Kiffin won, right? I'm not comparing the two. For anybody jump in the chat, say that. I'm not comparing the two, but I'm just saying, like, you can't use that as a reason why Lane Kiffin has been good, because he won at FAU. And then turn around, and when you talk about Hugh Freeze, you say, oh, Hugh Freeze, that wasn't the SEC though. Right? So, like, bro, like, what's on paper is what's on paper. Like, you can't argue with that. You know what I'm saying? You get an opportunity to go out here and you get the opportunity to coach football, and you put your resume on paper. You put these things on paper. It becomes what it becomes. You can't go back and change it.
Yep.
Lane Kiffin has that in his background. We know the history of it. And, like, even still to this day, man, people just look at him as just like God's gift of football. He's going to call some great plays. It's going to be exciting, but he's going to burn it down. Mark my word.
Yeah, man, it is what it is, and we're gonna be here to see what happens.
Yes,
what happens there, man. So it's gonna be fun to watch. But we're gonna slide out this thing real quick, man. We're gonna take a break. When we come back, we're gonna wrap this thing up, man. Give you a quote of the day and get you ready and keep you going for the rest of your day, ladies and gentlemen. This is the pregame playlist here on Water Cooler Talk Sports YouTube channel, man. Let us know in the comments who will have a better career, who overall would be better, Lane Kiffin or Pete Golden. Let us know, man. Pregame playlist here on Water Cooler Talk Sports YouTube channel. Good morning. We'll be right back right after this.
Breaking news. Every Sunday night, DC Wolf brings you the biggest stories, hottest takes, and everything you missed across Auburn athletics, from football to basketball and beyond. If it's happening on the plains, you will hear it here first. Live Sundays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central, only on Auburn Addicts TV.
Sun shining on the avenue. It's one of them days. Let's ride. Summertime in the city. Oh. Window down, got the speakers loud. Whole city vibing when we come around. Hear my homeboys upset where y'all at. Meet me downtown where the action at. Fresh white tea and my favorite kicks. Everybody outside trying to catch a flick. Got a text from Shawty, says she's on the way. Now I know it's gonna be a good day. No stress, no worries tonight. Everything feeling right. Blue skies and neon lights. We alive, we alive. Summertime in the city. Everybody looking pretty. Hands up, rocking with me. Summertime in the city. Summertime in the city. Got my whole crew rolling with me. Girl, come get busy with me. Summertime in the city. Summertime in the city. Summertime in the city. Pulled up to the spot and she stepped outside, looking so good, got me losing my mind. Sundress blowing in the summer breeze. Girl got everybody staring, but she looking at me. Ice cream truck on the corner still. Kids running through the park on the hill. Music blasting from a rooftop party. Whole block moving like everybody family. No stress, no worries tonight. Everything feeling right. Blue skies and neon lights. We alive, we alive. Summertime in the city. Everybody looking pretty. Hands up, rocking with me. Oh yeah. Turn me up. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, let's go. I walk in, lights low. You already vibing. DJ got the whole room perfectly timing. You look back, slow glance, I caught that. Body talking loud, yeah, I want that. Oh, yeah. Heels on the floor, make the rhythm behave. Every step you take, get the room in a wave. I ain't even trying to rush your pace, but girl, you got me locked on your waist, yeah. I see you. Don't stop. 1, 2, 3. Sweat dripping, neon lights. We ain't leaving till the morning light. Spin slow, bring it back one time. Drop low, right on the downbeat line. I'm caught up, no way out. You the one they all talking about. Yeah, yeah. Right there, right there. Don't stop, keep it right there. You got everybody like who that when you move like that, like that. Ain't nobody else in the room like that. Girl, wind it up, let the bass hit hard, don't slow it up.
Did you like that last song? I knew you would. Check out this next one. You'll like it too. Right here on the pregame playlist.
We outside. Let's go. Phone on D&D, I ain't tryna hear excuses no more. You switched up on me, now you're posing like you're clueless. Had me in the house, then losing my mind. My mind. Now the crew outside and they're saying it's my time. So I threw that black tee on with the chain hanging. Drip, drip, fresh, fake, clean, in the city still banging. Windows down while we riding through the east side. Heartbreak hit hard, but tonight I'ma be alright. Couple shots in, now I'm loosening up, loosening up. DJ play my song, got the whole spot jumping. Oh yeah, I was down bad for a minute, no lie. Now shawty looking at me from the other side. Tonight I'm on my ish, on my ish, on my ish. Back outside and I'm lit. Two-step hands up. Whole club vibing to this. Girl, keep pulling me close. Pull me close, pull me close. Whisper slow in my ear, real slow. Said she wanna roll. Told her, baby, let's disappear. Tonight I'm on my ish, 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 on my ish. Yeah, yeah. Tonight I'm on my. Now we in the corner and she dance like she mean it. Skin so smooth and her body got me leaning. Brown skin glow with the lip gloss popping. Every dude looking, but tonight she choosing. She said your ex must be crazy for real. I laugh back like, girl, you ain't even know the deal. One thing led to another real fast. Now we in the ride and she riding shotgun. City lights blur while the bass still knocking. Hands on her waist while she singing every line. Every line. So she usually this wild with somebody, but tonight got her feeling some type of way. Tonight I'm on my ish, on my ish, on my ish. Back outside and I'm lit. Two-step hands up. Whole club vibing this. Girl, keep pulling me close. Pull me close, pull me close. Whisper slow in my ear, real slow. Said she wanna roll. So the baby, let's disappear. Tonight I'm on my ish, 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 on my ish. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, tonight I'm on my ride with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the pregame playlist here on Water Cooler Talk Sports YouTube channel, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here, man, as always. It's our job. Our job here is every morning to get your morning started, your morning, your sports, your playlist. Sometimes we don't get a chance to play all the breaks that we want to play because we be having great conversations. That's what we be doing. We're gonna be having a great time. So, great music, we have a great time listening to great music, and sometimes the conversations be so good that I just be like, let's just keep it going. I don't want to interrupt it. So, it is what it is, man. So tonight, the plan is to have Around the Cooler tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. We'll be Around the Cooler. So join us here tonight on Water Cooler Talk Sports YouTube channel for that as well. We should have a great conversation there. And I got an announcement tonight as well. Hopefully I have it ready tonight. Shout out to Mr. 21. Can you do something for me? Shout out to him, man, as well. For helping us get this thing rocking and rolling, because should be great. But yeah, join us tonight, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for Around the Cooler. We're gonna talk some Auburn football, talk some SEC football as well. So make sure you're there tonight as well. Tez, what you got going on, man?
Man, same old, guys. SECseason.com is ramping up. We get more and more people checking it out. I put out some top 10 lists, some rankings lists per fan base last night, putting out more content today. Check them out, man. Check us out on all the social medias, man, and see some of the content that we're posting. And if you haven't signed up for an account yet and to let your voice be heard, man, go ahead over to seseason.com and sign up for a free account and be part of the community, man. Represent your team, represent your school. Yeah, go ahead and do that, man. And Tuesday in 7 o'clock, I'm trying to figure out, man, what to do actually on Thursdays. I may poll the people who show up Tuesdays and see what we want to do about that, man. But yeah, man, that's where you can find me, seseason.com and on seseason on all platforms, man. Appreciate you, Nick.
There it is. As always, man. Shout out to our guy Tez in the chat. And where you at right now, my guy?
Getting ready to hit the road, man.
Dang, dog.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I gotta go to Kentucky again.
Dang,
sounds like fun.
Man. You know, I'm looking at these Montgomery Biscuits fitted caps. I think I want one.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna get me a Montgomery Biscuits fitted cap. I don't know if I'm gonna get the baby blue one or if I'm gonna get the gold one. Shout out to the Montgomery Biscuits. If y'all don't know who the Montgomery Biscuits is, it's the minor league team that's in Montgomery. Shout out to them. Shout out to the Biscuits, man. I like the Montgomery Biscuits. It was an easy little field trip for us when we was in school. They would just be like, hey, we're going to the Montgomery Biscuits game. All right, cool. We ain't got nothing else to do, so it is what it is. So shout out to that.
Appreciate you for making me feel old. Nick, biscuits weren't around when I was.
When did the biscuits come out? They came out
Me too.
2000? 2001?
No.
Yeah, they did.
No. They wasn't out when I was in school.
All right, let's look. When did the Montgomery Biscuits come to Montgomery?
It had to be like 06, 07.
Nah, it couldn't have been 06, 07. It had to be before that.
All of this is before it. All of the dates y'all named was before I graduated. After I graduated high school, so
the Montgomery Biscuits started. They were originally in Orlando, Florida. But they've been in Montgomery since. Hold up, let's see.
I feel like Bubba would know the answer to this.
I feel like that too.
I don't know why.
Dustin would know.
Yeah, Dustin would probably know.
2003 is when the Montgomery Biscuits.
Yeah.
2003.
2003. I knew it had to be 2003. I knew it had to be like before 2005. Yeah, 2003 is when the Montgomery Biscuits first started in Montgomery. Shout out to the Montgomery Biscuits. We used to go to Montgomery Biscuits game all the time. And they used to give us chicken biscuits at the games.
Yeah, that never happened for me.
Yeah.
2003, I was at Auburn University.
2003.
Wondering why they want to fire our coach.
I was a senior. I was a senior in
But
high
I was
school.
doing it in 2003.
Oh, man, that's great.
The Ole Miss will catch L's versus LSU. Really? Like, okay.
Man.
I get Chris Law. I get this. I want you, I'm going to ask you a question if you're still listening. I want you to, like, you don't have to answer it here, but I want you to really consider it. If you looked at Ole Miss team and looked at all the talent that they had, disregard the coaches and how you feel about that, just talent alone, and put them on a Georgia helmet, would you say that? Would you say that they're going to catch 4L with a Trinidad Chambliss, with the number 2 rusher in the conference coming back, adding Mekhi Frazier, who was highly coveted in the portal, what they added on defense with, already with Will Eccles and Perkins there, adding Jay Crawford, adding Luke Farrelly, like adding all of these pieces. Would you say that if this was Georgia, if they had on the Georgia helmet, would you say that this team is going to catch 4 L's? Or is it just because they're wearing an Ole Miss uniform that you are seemingly disregarding the talent that they have on their roster? Y'all really want to know that. And that's no, like, I'm not trying to like call you out on it like that, but I wonder what I do wonder what people's logic is when it comes to picking team. Are they looking at talent? Or are they just looking at logo recognition, and helmet recognition? And how much does that play into your decision? It's one of those things. Is just like, because I don't see a world where you could put a Georgia helmet or LSU helmet, Oklahoma helmet on this team with the best quarterback in the SEC, and then people will say that they just going, 8-4. Like I don't see that. It's the same thing about Byron Brown. I don't see a world where he could have went to another school in the conference, LSU, Georgia, one of these other schools, and not be, arguably all first team preseason SEC because of the stats that he's put up.
Great was.
I agree with that.
Well,
we gotta do a helmet recognition episode. I gotta figure out a way to put something together. I don't know. I'm brainstorming now. I want to test these theories.
You're gonna definitely find out. The R&B tour added new dates. If anybody's interested, they got new dates added to the R&B tour. If y'all want to go, October 15th, East Rutherford, New Jersey. They're going back to MetLife Stadium. October 17th, they're going to Baltimore. October 24th, they're going to Cincinnati. 29th, they're going to be in South Carolina at Williams-Brice Stadium. October 31st, Indianapolis, Indiana. They adding another show in Atlanta on November 5th. Los Angeles, California, November 16th, and Miami on December 6th. So if you're interested in going to the R&B tour, they got new dates added. If you want to go try one, see them. All right, let's get out of here, man. We went over 11 minutes right now. We're supposed to be out of here at 2 hours, but conversations, like I said, sometimes just be so good we just can't get out of here. So, it is what it is. So today, as you all know, man, I like to leave with a quote of the day, and I like to leave this quote is something that I like for people to think about, meditate on for the rest of the day. It's something that you can think about. Maybe you can take it. You can take it with you. Maybe not. If some, it is what it is. If it help you, it help you. If it not, it is what it is. Things and stuff of that nature. Today's quote is from Dr. Henry Link. And Dr. Link said these words. He says, we generate fears while we sit. We overcome them by action. Fear is nature's way of welcoming us. Is nature's way of warning us to get busy.
You're now listening to the pregame playlist.
Ladies and gentlemen,
like
the pregame playlist here on Water Cooler Talk Sports YouTube channel, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here, as always. You about to get up out of here, man. Tonight, we're going around the cooler tonight, man. So make sure that you tune in tonight, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, man. Rocking with us here on Around the Cooler, man. We'll have some great conversations there as well. Hey, man, for Ant, for Tez, I'm Nick Frazier. Water Cooler Talk Sports, man. Pregame playlist. We appreciate y'all so much, as always, man. You all be easy. Y'all stay fresh. Stay blessed. And most importantly, don't be stressed. We'll see you all tonight around the water cooler, man. Y'all be easy, man. As always, we'll see you. Peace, ladies and gentlemen.
This has been a presentation of Water Cooler Talk Sports.